Forget what you learned in school. Never mind what your parents told you, and disregard what your friends say. From now on, the only people you need to listen to are these guys. For the next several minutes, they'll take you on a journey through the political jungle. And when your journey is over and you're safe at home, they promise you'll be stronger, smarter, and just plain better. So buckle up, hang on to your ears, because your journey starts now.
People have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Everything.
I don't know about that.
You mean the government didn't build him?
I don't get it.
Oh, that's an Obama reference.
That's a throwback, too.
Yeah.
That's wow, that's been at least a year.
Since what?
Since he made that statement.
Oh, I think it was longer than a year ago.
It was. Yeah, at least.
Yeah. Longer than a year.
Oh, yeah.
The older you get, the faster time goes by. I don't know why that is, but everything is relative. Hey, I should write a paper on that.
Do you have a theory?
I have a hypothesis.
Did Einstein have a theory?
He had a hypothesis.
Oh.
You know the difference, right?
But, well, I've been learning that it was a theory.
It might be a theory now, after it's been established.
Yeah.
As the closest to truth that science can get. That's a theory.
You know, science doesn't happen nearly as often anymore as it should.
No, I agree. But it happens every day, all the time.
You can't stop it.
I think we're just not aware of it. Like
problem is there's nothing new.
We take it for granted. That's not true at all. There's all kinds of things that are new.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
Oh my goodness, they're finding new species of animals.
Well, yeah, I mean because
we
were ignorant before and we learn about it.
Oh, you mean
that
not everything was all already there? We just haven't discovered it yet.
Yeah,
I see. What about things that were invented?
That's one of the
based on physics.
One of my favorite lines from Big Bang Theory, I think, when Leonard tricks Penny out on a date.
Right.
She said, so,
what's new in physics? He says nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. That's not true either, if you think about it. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Guy just won a Nobel Prize for finding out that, neutrons have mass or have more mass than they thought, you know?
But that's not new. They've always had that.
Well, we just didn't know it.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's my point. It's not
new.
But
was there always the internet?
What? No, but there was always the ingredients to make the internet.
Well, wow, you are so profound. It's amazing.
That's the entire point. I mean,
yeah, well, all we have is the physical world, and everything in it is what we have. Wow, profound.
What's your point?
I think haven't we made like artificial elements and stuff?
Out of what?
Out of elements?
Out of things that exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. So that's my argument when people talk about natural things
and
things that aren't all natural. Everything is natural.
Okay, but my point is that's true. You go to a grocery store, everything that's in that grocery store you can make into soup, but it's not soup yet.
Right.
Until we make it into soup.
Right.
Okay.
And what's your point?
Well, nothing. I'm just saying that's pretty elementary. Elementary.
I don't get it.
I know you don't. Anyways, you're listening to Add-Ons, unfortunately, and today is October, 11th? 8th? 6th? 4th?
Science Day on Add-Ons.
It's the 11th, I think. And
it's the 8th.
I mean, 8th. That's what I meant to say. The 8th. It was always there. It's one of those days. All the elements were there.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're in the Freedom Studios. Hey, we're on the 15th floor, like every other show.
Mm-hmm.
Every other show or every show? Every show, because every other show would imply it was somewhere else on intermediate shows. So we're on the 15th floor of the Patriot Towers in Liberty City. Where at, Nate?
Russia.
We're not in Russia.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
I am.
Net. That's no.
Isn't that Spanish?
No, it's Russian. Putin.
What about him?
Putin doing good, shooting down our drones,
I guess. I don't know. That's what I heard.
tailing our drones,
and
spying on our drones.
And like I said last week, shooting U.S.-backed rebel forces, or bombing them, right? Not being very discriminate. Definitely bombing non-ISIS targets, and they've admitted to that now.
They're bombing our allies.
Well, no, I'm not saying allies.
ISIS.
They're bombing. Well, I can say it's pretty safe to say they're bombing groups that we have given weapons to.
Well, yeah, that'd be almost every kind of radical group in the country. Throw a cat in some Middle Eastern country, and I bet there's a weapon nearby that we supplied them. Not the cats.
Can we drop
the people?
Okay.
Yeah, cats with AR-15s. Would
You don't.
be not
You,
good.
you don't want that.
No,
you don't.
No, you can't trust a cat.
That's true.
Do you see in Australia?
can't.
Australia, they want to kill like 2 million cats or something.
Yeah. Why?
Well, I guess they're a pest.
Yeah. Well, they are.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. They are.
Good luck
a pest,
with that. You
but-
know what's going to happen? 15 years from now, the prime minister will be a cat
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
in a hat.
Well, you
'cause they're
remember
fashionable.
Sochi? The dogs. They had all the dogs, and they were going to kill all the dogs.
Oh, yeah, for the Olympics.
Yeah, it was horrible.
It was an outrage.
It was horrible. It was an outrage.
They have a lot of rabbits in Australia, too.
Do they?
Yeah.
You know what they have more of in Australia than we have here in Michigan or
Australians?
in Russia? Australians.
Yeah.
Yes. You're good.
Aborigines.
I had some friends that went to Australia for a while.
Did they ever come back?
they
I have
did.
friends that went to Australia, and they haven't come
They
back
did.
yet.
Yeah.
They live there now.
They weren't your friend, but no, they went.
Who was?
Why hasn't he come back to see you?
My college buddy.
You realize he did actually travel back to Michigan.
There
right?
were
He just-
there were incidents.
He called you on the phone. No, Brian, I'm still in Australia, man.
Is that your mom in the background? I can hear your
I
mom.
see you
Yeah,
next
she's
door.
busy.
I
She's-
see you.
There were incidents upon incidences.
No, listen. They went to Outback
Oh,
in Australia.
are you kidding me?
Yeah, isn't that?
Did they serve American food that was really bad?
Nah, it was different. They said, but yeah.
They didn't have bloomin' onions. They had what, bouncing fajitos or something? I don't know.
Yes, they had fajitas. They had fajitas.
Good American food?
in Australia.
Yeah. It's hard to get a good fajita in
quesadillas, and
Australia.
enchiladas. I wonder if it is.
You can get breakfast at McDonald's anytime
I
now.
know. That's amazing to me, and I've been doing it. So they were advertising that they were starting it on October 6th, right?
Okay.
I got in on that like a week early because they were
Prepped
all of them
already?
around here were doing it
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. In preparation,
Yeah.
they were really slow. Like the first 7 or 8 times that I did it,
Wow.
I had to, no, that's not true.
Do we have to have an intervention?
No, they're making cars pull ahead and stuff left and right. From my experience, because they're like
they're not prepped for it.
I mean,
Probably.
you get the high school kid. He's like, it's 2 p.m. What? I don't know how to
Why
make a
are you
burrito.
Why are you still up?
I've never been up early enough for breakfast.
You should be in bed. Nothing good happens after midnight.
It's horrible. I don't know. No, it's not horrible.
Was
it's,
that
it's
your band-
amazing.
band playing
it's
days?
amazing, actually. Was what my band playing days? What are you talking
When you're
about?
going that late to McDonald's, or do you typically stay out until 2?
What are
AM?
you talking about?
I don't know.
PM.
Oh,
2 p.m.
Oh,
The high school kid
see, that
is
makes-
working
that makes-
at the McDonald's at 2 p.m.
That makes all
wondering
the
why you're ordering breakfast.
That makes all the difference. I thought you meant
Oh
2 a.m.
goodness, no.
Okay.
No.
Well, he shouldn't question
Yeah,
it at all.
I went to McDonald's all the time at 2 a.m.
Why were you going at 2 p.m.?
I did.
late lunch or really late breakfast?
It was.
Or you were just getting up, weren't you?
It was an example of what could be. There really wasn't a high school kid that was confused about why I was ordering breakfast.
I know, you were making the whole thing up. You don't even know where McDonald's is.
Have you tried one of the Burger King Whoppers?
Tomorrow,
The black-
I'm glad you brought
the
it
black
up.
bun Whopper?
I just got a text from my wife that said she bought me one for my lunch tomorrow.
Oh, really? Turned your poop green.
I'm looking forward to that.
It's similar to green beer.
It's for me, it's a digestive tracer. That lets me know how fast my digestive system is.
That's a good idea.
So when it comes out green 4 days later,
Good
I know
idea.
I've got an issue.
Yeah.
Wow, when did I eat that?
Yeah.
No, it's really helpful. It's good. You should know how fast your digestive system is working.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what people eat corn for.
Is it?
Yeah.
I had corn today. It was
Yeah.
in my spaghetti.
Keep looking the next
weird.
couple days. You'll know how fast you're going.
My wife made spaghetti, right, with a ton of hamburger.
But Cispetty.
And it was awesome. But she put corn, carrots, green beans, and like some other sort of bean.
That's the only way you'll
in
eat
there.
your vegetables.
And I did eat them, actually. Yeah.
Doesn't really sound like a classic Italian marinara pizza spaghetti.
So we had a breakfast at work today, and I sent her
McDonald's?
a picture. No, it was catered.
Okay. Wow.
I sent her a picture
Nice.
of my plate just to make fun of her, right?
Sure.
And I had all the good stuff on there, and I said there was also fruit, and she said, "I don't see any on your plate." I said,
That's right. You never will.
"I ran out of room with all the bacon that I have on my plate."
I love bacon.
Yeah, it was good. It was good stuff. Okay,
I didn't know you worked at those hoity-toity places that catered your breakfasts.
McDonald's.
Oh, it was the county jail.
Yeah, they have
County jail brings
they
you breakfast every morning.
That's true. They cater every meal, don't they? Yeah, but well, I guess it's the state prisons, right? With it starts with an A. Aramek.
Yeah, with the
Whatever
maggots.
it is, you get maggots in your food, which
No extra charge.
that's what you get for selling a joint.
Okay. Write a bad check, maggots.
Yep. Well, no, you get shot for that.
What country? Oh, yeah, it's the U.S. Never mind. Oh, boy.
What?
I don't know. We got stuff. I got my day in history again. I got my trivia question coming up later.
Oh, look, people are dropping off the show.
Look at that. You can see them. Boop,
Day
boop,
in
boop,
history.
boop,
Oh,
boop, boop, boop.
okay.
Leaving. Beep, 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 beep. Right,
All right,
down to
let's
your dad and my mom. So, well, we want to do local gun news. I know this is exciting.
It's old news, but it keeps coming up.
I know.
Right? And it's
That's the bill in Michigan where right now in Michigan, if you have a concealed pistol license, right, you can carry in gun-free zones like schools and theaters and things like that.
absolutely.
And it's somewhat controversial because the anti-gun people just hate it. They don't want to see your gun. They want you to carry. They don't want you to carry, but if you're going to carry it concealed for the people.
Because you have to carry
please.
openly, right?
Right, you have to by law. You can't carry concealed in gun-free zones. Well, there's a senator that's trying to pass a bill that would allow people with concealed pistol licenses to carry concealed, and only concealed, no open carry, would actually penalize it and start with a civil infraction. The second time's a misdemeanor, and third time you go to prison for 5 years.
Yeah, and you
which
get
is
maggots.
which is ridiculous, and then you get maggots in your breakfast. So there was a quote by, I'm sure, a pro-gun senator.
Yeah, well, so I don't know. It was quoted on Michigan Coalition of Responsible Gun Owners, who supports this bill, by the way. The senator is on their board of directors.
Right.
Also, they banned me from their page. So
And they're the only gun group in Michigan that supports it.
yeah, because it's they're the only anti-gun gun group in Michigan.
Yeah,
I think.
the most successful anti-gun group in
That's,
pro-gun anti-gun gun group in the state, according to their
I mean,
executive director.
they're absolutely the Michigan NRA, right? So
Right.
Anyway, yeah. So I couldn't tell, but it looks like this, and I couldn't find the original article. Came from Arlen Meekhoff, who is a Republican,
good
a
old
good
Arlen
gun
Meekhoff.
guy, good friends with Senator Green.
Who
right.
is the writer of the bill?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so he's talking about open carry in schools and places and says, it's like yelling fire in a crowded theater. You don't want to make it a problem for everybody else.
Oh no, that's terrible. When you exercise your right, you have to do it secretly. You can't let anyone know it, because apparently yelling fire is an infringement of your First Amendment right, and open carrying is like yelling fire, so that's an infringement of your Second Amendment right.
So essentially,
So I don't know what he's saying.
yeah, he's saying he's a coward and he's afraid of people seeing guns.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is there? That's what they're saying. Green has pretty much said it. Well, we don't want to scare people. It scares people. We need to keep the gun hidden.
Which reminds me of a story I read, and this, I think it happened in Michigan. It was related by someone who open carried. And you know how they always say that kids, are afraid of the guns. It's frightening.
Yeah.
Think of the children.